Hi, welcome to Brenda's Psychic World. I'm Brenda Burgett, and what we're trying to do is maybe bring a little bit of enlightenment when you're ready and when you have the ears to hear and eyes to see. Things that might have already occurred to you, but maybe we're going to give you a little reassurance on that. What I want to talk to you about today is I have several times had people say to me, I want to use my gifts. I want to do this. I want to make a difference in the world. I want to well, a friend of mine just recently came back from South Africa, and she said, "I want to be an American Nelson Mandela." Problem with that is you can't be. When someone asks me, "What can I do?" And I stole this from Abraham Hicks. When she was asked, "What can I do to start saving the world?" the answer from her entities or her guides were nothing. You do nothing. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Does it make any sense to you that if you do, then the whole act of doing takes away from what you want to accomplish? Let's try it from a little bit different approach. And I really know this works because I'm a doer myself. What the guides, angels, Abraham says is just be in your own, they call it vortex, in the right vibrational place, that you are a total person, a total healing, loving, kind, even though maybe you're not always. We aren't always. This can't happen. Take care of you. Be what most people in most ideas would think selfish. It's not selfish. It's not selfish to be as gentle and as healing and as kind to yourself as possible. Be your own best friend. This is not always easy because we're taught to give, or you're bad, or you're selfish, or you're not doing what you need to be doing. I'm all excited about my psychic gifts and I'm going to give. Well, number one, usually everybody you meet, you throw up on psychically, whether they want it or not. I did it myself. I gave readings to everybody that was standing still and some that were moving away. What I want to suggest to you is see if it works for you, see if it resounds. You should always go by your own feelings. And if I validate a feeling in you, then it might be a truth for you. Just be. Be who you are. Take that time to figure out what it takes to make you happy. Be at peace with yourself. As for the most part, as much as you can. Nobody can do this all the time. But try really hard to think of how you're feeling. Am I feeling okay about this? Okay, I'm actually taking this person to get groceries. Am I okay with the fact I'm doing that? Or am I feeling rushed or maybe a little resentful and maybe it's on their time frame and not mine? What would happen if you arranged that so that it worked for you and then you truly were allowing her or him to have what they needed and to get accomplished without taking a piece out of you? That's been the hardest thing for me to learn, and I'm still having to connect with it again and to figure things out. Be, don't do. That doesn't mean don't do anything for anybody ever. It just means check with you first. Check your feelings. Is this something I am really doing willingly, or am I just chalking up good deeds that maybe will, as they used to say in one religion, keep you out of hell? well, it actually will put you into a form of hell if there was such a thing. Totally uncomfortable and making you resentful. And the whole thing is you're just doing. The whole entire concept of giving kindness and being there for someone is not self-serving or self-punishment. It's something that must work for everybody concerned in order for it to really be, I think, what the universe can use. So it's not that easy. It may sound easy, but you have a whole lifetime of don't be selfish. Put others before you. Make sure everybody's taken care of before you have time. Those are all things that have been added, not things you came with. You came with all the right answers, and they're still in there. The other things that came were, it's a dialogue that's been handed to all of us. Motivation by guilt doesn't work. It may appear to, and it's a little like goal setting. Set goals that you can break. Realize what you feel like and what you want, and what serves you will serve others in the process. That's goal setting, and that's kindness. I have a psychic question that was asked me. This is a lady in Arizona, or New Mexico, excuse me. And she has a neighbor that she bent over backwards for. And the reason I want to answer this question is it ties in with what we've just been talking about. This person was a very needy person, and the person that asked a question is the one that can be easily distracted off of her own path to take care of the rest of the world. And this woman that asked her to help her with this, help her with that, doctor trips, visits, share your internet, take care of my house while I'm on vacation. And then this person really betrayed that trust. And we won't go into all the details about what was done, but the person who was doing everything for her was the one who really caught the brunt of this. And she would not answer her door because she didn't want to be unkind or mean to this other woman. She would not answer her phone when she called because she wasn't comfortable talking to her. So the question she asked me was, what's this person, the person that knocked on her door recently? And before she could find out who it was, the one answering the questions opened the door, and there the other gal stood. And she said, I don't trust her. She wanted yet another favor. What does she want from me? It's more than just doing for her. What is it she wants from me? You have to be very careful when reading another person. If you would ask me, does that other person have a girlfriend or whatever, I would not be able to answer that. But as far as it connecting to the person asking the question and it directly affects her, the answer is it's a game with this person, and they don't really mean to harm you. It's just part of who they are. They're used to getting what they want from people without doing much in return. And you ask, is this a person I can trust? I would ask that you probably have answered your own questionnaire by not wanting to deal with them, not wanting to have this woman in your house again, and not wanting anything to deal with her. So I don't tell people what to do, but just a thought for your consideration might be, just like we've been talking about earlier, put yourself first. Take care of your needs. You do not owe anybody anything at this point. Go with your gut, which says, no, I don't trust this person. And I've been burned. I want no more to do with them. There's your answer. You answered yourself. This is Brenda, and I thank you for joining us. And I invite you to go online and look at the online magazine called spaceshipinmysoup.com. If you like it, please share it. And if you have a question you want to email us, email it to Brenda at brendaburgett.com. Thank you very much, and until the next time.